Before I became a stay-at-home mom, I had a lot of ideas of what I thought it would look like. And while I love this life, I wish someone would have told me the full truth. Now, I'm not here to scare you or glamorize it either. I'm just here to be honest. If you're a stay-at-home mom or thinking about becoming one, this video's for you. Let's talk about the things I wish I knew. Number 1, it's not always fulfilling, and that's okay. Nobody really tells us how mundane stay-at-home motherhood can feel. You're literally wiping the same counters, folding the same laundry, changing diapers, and somewhere in the middle of all of that repetition, you start wondering, where did I go? I've had days where I looked around and thought, is this really what I do now? But the Most High had to shift my mindset. Fulfillment doesn't always come from the task itself, it comes from the purpose behind it. Colossians 3:23 reminds us, and whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not unto men. So even when the work feels small, even when no one claps for you or even notices, if you're still doing it as unto Him, it's not small at all. That dish you just washed, that's ministry. That diaper you changed, that's kingdom work. It's not about the to-do list, it's about the legacy you're building while doing it. Number 2, the loneliness can sneak up on you. I'm home all day, but sometimes I've never felt more alone. No coworkers, no adult convos, just me, my baby, and the walls. That's why it's so important to find community, whether it's at church, in a group chat, or in the comment section. You need people. Even Yahushua withdrew to pray, but he did not isolate forever. Number 3, it's not free time at home, it's a full-time job. People love to assume that just because you don't clock in somewhere, you must have all this free time. But being a stay-at-home mom, a homemaker, a wife, it's a full-time job with no clock out button. It's physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual labor. It's also the kind of work that doesn't always get seen or celebrated. But just because they don't see it doesn't mean it's not real work. There have been days where I have done everything. I've cooked, I've cleaned, I've changed diapers, I folded laundry, I kept a toddler alive and fed, encouraged my husband, stayed prayed up, y'all. And yet, by the end of the day, I still felt like nothing got done. And that feeling right there, that's the part nobody talks about. But I want you to know it did matter. You may not have checked off every box, but you showed up in love. You held it down, and that counts. Number 4, you will grieve your old self. This one hit me hard. I missed her, the version of me that got up, got dressed, just because. The one who could sleep in more freely, make plans that didn't revolve around nap time or meal prep. The girl who had goals that weren't tied to being a wife or a mama. And at first, y'all, I felt guilty for even feeling that way. But here's the truth. Grieving the past version of yourself doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're human. That grief is a part of the growth. You're not losing yourself, you're evolving. You're becoming someone softer, wiser, stronger. But sis, let me tell you something very important. There is still room for you inside of this calling. You don't have to disappear just because your title changed. I still make time for me. I love to color. I love to journal. It helps me slow down and reconnect. I take little walks in the evening by myself just to clear my head and feel the breeze on my skin. It doesn't have to be big or fancy, but carve out those pockets of peace. Give yourself permission to exist outside of the doing, because the nurturer still needs nurturing too. Last but not least, number 5. This is spiritual warfare. This calling is sacred, and that's exactly why the enemy attacks it so hard. The moment I embraced my role as a biblical wife and mother, the moment I really stepped into it, the distractions, doubts, and discouragements came at me from every direction. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, some days I almost let it consume me. But that's how I knew I was walking in purpose, because the enemy doesn't bother what's not a threat. This work we do inside the home, it's not small, it's not basic, it's not just homemaking. This is kingdom work. We are literally shaping the next generation. We are covering our husbands in prayer. We are creating homes that reflect peace, love, and the presence of the Most High. Titus 2:4-5 reminds us of that exact calling: to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. Why? So that the word of God be not blasphemed. It's not just about what we do, it's about the witness we carry. And Ephesians 6:12 reminds us we are not just wrestling with bad attitudes or laundry piles or toddler tantrums. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So sis, this is your warning. Stay armored up. Stay in prayer. Stay rooted in your word. Because this ain't just about having a clean kitchen. It's about building a home the Most High can dwell in. Being a stay-at-home mom is so hard, y'all. But guess what? It's also holy. And if you're in this season, I want you to know you are not alone. You are not failing. You're doing the work the world can't always see, but the Most High absolutely does. Keep going, sis. Give yourself grace, find your rhythm, and lean into the purpose of it all. If this resonated with you, leave a comment below and let me know what you wish you knew before becoming a stay-at-home mom. And if you're still trying to figure it out, subscribe to my channel. I've got more coming for you.